Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dominican Route. Today I'll be talking about 4 myths. Before I came to the Dominican Republic, I would hear all kinds of different stories about, okay, the Dominicans this, Dominicans that. Don't do this. I'm about to debunk right now, today. Stay tuned. All right, so let's get started. Number 1, the police. People would talk about the police, how bad they are, how they steal your money. Be careful, they'll set you up and you'll get murdered and you'll come up missing somewhere. I would always hear those stories about, third world countries and also the Dominican Republic. That is totally a myth. That is not true. As a matter of fact, the Dominican police officers treat Americans and American citizens better than the Dominican citizens. I know I'll probably get some flack behind that, but it is so true. I have been pulled over 4 or 5 times, not for speeding, but the police officers, they just pull you over and they just tell you to pull over on the side, I guess just to check your insurance and everything. Police pull me over, I show my passport. Some of them, not all of them, some of them, they ask for money. And when they ask for money, they kind of ask for, we kind of give each other that stare. They'll put their hand like on my door and they'll kind of do like this, like, give me a couple dollars. Give me. That's why I always have pesos. This is just a side note, but always have like 10, 100 pesos. It's always good to have that just for whatever emergencies. You always need those small bills, those pesos. So always carry those. Not just for the police officers, just in general. That's just a little side note. But anyway, always give them like 100 pesos. And a lot of police officers don't ask for money. So don't get me wrong. Don't say all police officers. I don't want you to think that all police officers ask for money in the Dominican Republic. That is not true. All right, let's go to number 2. Number 2, we're going to talk about these doctors in the Dominican Republic. You hear these horror stories about these doctors are not real doctors. They're fake doctors. These people have these surgeries and they die from them. That is so not true. These doctors are licensed just like these other doctors across the world. So that is so not true. I'm debunking that right now. These doctors are licensed. Of course you have these horror stories. Of course you hear about this stuff happening in Mexico and you hear about these things happening in the Dominican Republic. You know why they get the press, the media, they kind of hype that up, but it happens in the Dominican Republic. It happens in the United States. It happens in Mexico. So people die from these surgeries and it just happens. But it's not true that you come to the Dominican Republic and then you have a good chance of dying because they have these surgeries. They have thousands and thousands of surgeries in the Dominican Republic. And 9 times out of 10, you always hear about these surgeries. They went well. Everything went smooth. Look at Kanye West's mom. She passed away from some type of surgery she was having. And that was in the United States. So I'm debunking that right now. You have thousands and thousands of surgeries in the Dominican Republic. You do hear about the stories where people die and because of the surgery didn't go well. But that happens everywhere. Mexico, the Dominican Republic, and the United States of America. I'm debunking that right now. It's not like it's just doctors walking around here just shooting people up with injections and things like that. Number 3, you hear these stories about, be careful, the Dominicans, they're conniving and they'll steal your stuff. What? That's everywhere. That's everywhere in the world. So you do have con artists in the Dominican Republic. I'll say this about Dominicans. Dominicans are aggressive. They're more aggressive than the United States people that are trying to hustle and things like that. That doesn't mean that they steal, but they're more aggressive. They'll walk up to you. They'll ask you questions. They'll get in front of you. They'll start shining your shoes immediately. So that's the only thing. But it's not true that Dominicans just steal. It's the same way in the United States and across the world. I'm debunking that right now. Dominicans just don't go around and steal. And then sometimes you hear that from ignorant Americans that just think that the Dominican Republic is a bad place. And it's not. You have your thieves, you have your crooks, you have your con artists, just like in the United States. So I'm debunking that right now. Dominicans are not like on a high level of stealing, because I've never seen it. I've never had anything stolen from me in the Dominican Republic in almost 3 years. So it's who you hang around. Watch your surroundings, just like in the United States. That's number 3. Number 4, I know you guys remember about, I want to say 5 to 8 years ago, these people were dying from drinking out of the mini bars in their hotel/resorts. And I'm debunking that right now. I know it happened. It happened. It was real. People died from it. It was a rumor going around that Dominicans are just killing Americans, killing people, taking their money. That was not true. They were not stealing. They were not taking anybody's money. From what Melvin told me, and I've done my own research, they were putting this fake liquor in these small little bottles. Like, let's say you have a Grey Goose bottle, a little mini bottle, and it would be a used bottle, and they'll recap it, and they would put like fake alcohol in there. That's what they were doing. So I think the government got a hold to it. The government found out what was going on, and now you don't hear about that anymore. So that is not true. I'm debunking that right now. Dominicans just don't go around poisoning people, and Americans and stealing things. I don't even think those people had anything stolen, like their credit cards or anything like that. They were just trying to have a good time. They opened up the bar, the little mini bar in their hotel. They took a drink, and they passed away. It goes with everywhere you go in the world. Make sure these things have a seal on it. Make sure it hasn't been tampered with. So that just doesn't happen in the Dominican Republic. That stuff made national news because of what happened. But just be safe, be careful, and that goes with everything you do in the Dominican Republic, everywhere. So no, Dominicans not going around poisoning people and robbing them. That's not true. That's not happening. This video was for people that are just coming on vacation. Just be safe, watching your surroundings. Make sure you're always protecting yourself at all costs. Make sure you know what's going on. Don't be flashy. Don't be flamboyant. That's anywhere you go in the world. But the Dominican Republic is a safe place. The police officers, they're not going around trying to do anything wrong to you. Dominicans not going around poisoning people and trying to rob you. So just like I said, just be safe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative to you. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, send it to other people. We are growing fast. I think I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for everything. God bless. Make peace be still. I'll see you next time. Peace.